Hello, welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen, and today I'm super excited. I'm going to make a new soap for me. I'm going to make a soap cake using this wonderful pan and cut it in slices. I'm going to do soap piping for frosting on top. Hopefully when I get done with all the piping and everything, I've got these little sugar pearls, so I might be sprinkling some of them on top just to add a little, just make this fluffy and beautiful. It's also a secret. It's going to be a gift for some friends of mine getting married. I'm going to put it on a cake platter, which is actually the gift, and the soap cake on top, so don't tell, it's a secret. So I'm going to pull everything together, get my hair pulled back, get my safety gear on, and we come back and make some soap cake. Also, if you enjoy watching my videos, please consider hitting the like button and subscribe. That would be wonderful. And I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. If you want more up-to-date soaping inspiration and what I'm up to in the shop, you can check that out too. Thanks. All right, and I'm back preparing my oils here. I've got my butters all melted and my liquid oils in here, and I'm about to add my dry additives, and I had to make a change. I was going to use the Cinnabon Fragrance, and I looked it up just to run it through the fragrance calculator, and I remember when I bought that scent now, I got it for candles because it does not behave well in soap. So I switched the fragrance. I'm going to use this Creamsicle Pie, and this smells amazing too. This does discolor to dark brown, and so to go along with that, I have some organic dark cocoa powder here in some sunflower oil that I'm going to just add to it, and we'll just go with the brown color. I'm going to pull off a small portion of soap for the frosting and for a little white color swirl in there so that it won't discolor. I won't add the fragrance to that. But all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and add my additives. Since this is a foodie scented cake, I'm going to add a little buttermilk powder in there. And my regulars here, which is my kale and clay, I'm going to add about a tablespoon. And my colloidal oats, just because it's so good for your skin and it's a foodie thing. So there we go. And I'm going to blend these dry ingredients into my oils and just let them absorb in there while I'm waiting for my lye solution to cool. We are ready to roll here. This is my lye solution, to which I have added a teaspoon of titanium dioxide because when I split off I want the white to be bright, and because this fragrance discolors and the cocoa, I'm not worried about the titanium dioxide lightening it up. So anyway, I've added it in there. I'm going to be hand stirring until I split, and then we will go ahead and blend as needed. So when I split off before I add the fragrance, it's going to be just for a little white or a light color swirl in the cake, and then the rest will be for my piping. So I have my piping bag all ready to go here. So, oh, I hope this turns out great. This fragrance smells wonderful. I'm excited to use it. I hope it stays around. It got good reviews, so we will see. Creamsicle pie. Never heard of such a thing. I've heard of creamsicles, but not a creamsicle pie. But since this is sort of a pie-shaped cake, I don't know. We just went with it. That Cinnabon scent is amazing. I'm kind of bummed, but I'm not a risk taker. And it's supposed to rice really bad and cause acceleration, and I just did not want to mess with it in the soap. It'll make wonderful candles, lotion, bath bombs, but not soap. I guess melt and pour. You could use it in a melt and pour maybe. Or even a hot process. I may revisit that if I hot process sometime, because boy, that smells great. But this also smells great. So I'm just waiting for emulsion here, and then I'm going to split off my little white business, and I will add my fragrance and my cocoa powder in here. And I think we're looking pretty well blended. There we go. And we're going to split that off. Just need enough for some piping and a little wispy swirl. All right, so the majority is in here, to which I'm going to go ahead and add my fragrance. Yummy, yummy. And my pretty little cocoa powder here. Just to help that discoloration just come along. If it's going to go brown anyway, we might as well help it, and that's how we're doing it. So I'm going to pull this out and set it aside for a second, and just twist this up, see how we're doing. Okay. Doesn't look that different right now than that, but it will discolor. Oh, that smells divine. I'm loving that smell, digging it. So I am going to stick blend this for just a second, and then I will do an in the pot swirl for my little cake. Just want to make sure this is emulsified really well. Come back and revisit this white, but I've got a nice light trace going. I just want to make sure this is thickening up well. Now I'm going to save most of this for my frosting. I'm just going to go up really high and drop a little in. Hopefully when it discolors, you'll see a little wispy in there. That's my intention. So I'm just going to go around once and pull my little mold over here. And I have it on this tray so that if I need to move it, because it's kind of, you know, it's silicone, it's a little wobbly. Right, we're back the next day with our beautiful wedding cake, and it smells amazing. And you can already see the creamsicle fragrance oil is starting to discolor the parts with the cocoa powder. So I hope there's a little bit of swirl inside here. It was very liquidy when I poured it, so we'll see if any of those swirls came out. right, so here's the cake all cut up, and I wanted to show you these adorable little owl molds. I had some leftover piping for the frosting, and look at how adorable these little owls are. Whoops, upside down owls. Aren't those adorable? I love these little guys. So I'll put a link in the description box below. I got these on Amazon, and they're just cute. So if you ever have any leftover batter, it's always fun to have little molds around. I did have extra and I made a little flower too, but these owls are just adorable. I'm kind of loving these.